guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again with me, Dava Sakilla Meyrizka. How are you guys? I hope you are very well whenever you are. And before I start to explaining my video, maybe I wanna say if this video is the last my video on my YouTube channel, maybe, but I hope I can greet to you in the next video in next semester maybe. So the title of my discussion on this video is Education System in Indonesia. And as you can see above in this view of my PPT guys, you can see the title is Education System in Indonesia. Okay, education in Indonesia divided into two is primary and secondary school. Preschool education lasts between 1 and 3 years and is not compulsory, followed by elementary school and junior high school, both which is mandatory. Primary education lasts 6 years and is moderate. Teaching is officially Indonesian, although regional language also exists during the first 3 years. Secondary education starts with 3 years of junior high school, where students get a school diploma certificate. Junior high school. High school also lasts 3 years and now divided into general channels. Channels is senior high school, or in Indonesia is SMA, and vocational pathway straight or vocational high school, or in Indonesia is SMK. Okay, the next slide begins with the history of the education in Indonesia. The first is era of Islamic State. Second is colonial era. Third is Japanese occupation, and the last is the post-independence. And more explained is you can see in my PPT guys. Okay, education in Indonesia divided into two is primary and secondary school. Preschool education lasts between 1 and 3 years and is not compulsory, followed by elementary school and junior high school, both which is mandatory. Primary education lasts 6 years and is moderate. Teaching is officially Indonesian, although regional language also exists during the first 3 years. Secondary education starts with 3 years of junior high school, where students get a school diploma certificate. Junior high school. High school also lasts 3 years and now divided into general channels. Channels is senior high school, or in Indonesia is SMA, and vocational pathway straight or vocational high school, or in Indonesia is SMK. And of course, in Indonesia Islamic education is provided at the general, primary, and secondary levels, in addition to for the core curriculum of the Ministry of Education. The schools also follow Islamic curriculum. After finishing high school, students receive madrasah aliyah ijazah in Indonesia. State exam is the same as for general education, such as the name of the certificate. All other candidates, those who attain school through non-formal education, take the package C state exam. You can see in this PPT. Successful candidates receive diploma and national examination result certificate by mention selected subject groups and taking exam package C. Okay, the next slide is senior secondary vocational education. Instead of continuing on the general track after junior high school, pupils can take technical and vocational education program for 3 years. The most common types of schools for senior vocational education are technical college, or in Indonesia is STM, offering a wide variety of programs. Economic high school, or in Indonesia is MEA, offers program in commercial science. Family welfare menengah school, or in Indonesia is SMKK, which offers a household economic program. Agricultural technology middle school, offering agricultural programs. At the end of secondary technical or vocational education, students are awarded vocational high school diploma. Pupils also take state exam for this type education. After completing the examination result, certificate national certificate award. Okay, the next slide is admission to higher education. The senior secondary school certificate or ijazah sekolah menengah atas SMA in Indonesia and the state examination surat keterangan hasil ujian nasional are both required for admission to higher education. State university requires students to pass an entrance examination, or in Indonesia is seleksi nasional masuk perguruan tinggi negeri, which tests mathematics, English, Indonesian, and the subject relevant to the student. Chosen specializations. Successfully, candidates may be admitted to the state university depending on the number of available places. The polytechnic and academy have their own admission requirements. In addition, private institutions also conduct their own admission examination. Okay, the next slide is higher education is provided at 5 different types of institution: university, academies, college, polytechnics, and institute. Universities and institutes provide both academic and higher professional education, whereas academies, college, and polytechnic only provide the latter. Graduates from university program receive a degree, whereas graduates of higher professional education programs are awarded a diploma. Okay, University Indonesia currently has 55 state universities and an open university in 1998. The government stopped issuing permits for the founding of private universities. Nowadays, private university can only be established under certain strict conditions. The Open University or Universitas Terbuka in Indonesia, founded in 1983 by the Ministry of Education, although the most important reason for its establishment was to reduce the shortage of study places for secondary school leavers. The majority of students turn out to be works. The Open University primarily provides written distance education. Next slide is higher professional education. Polytechnic. These institutes were created in the 1918 and are linked to university. Students are admitted following 12 years of education and completion of the ujian masuk Polytechnic, or in Indonesia UMP, entrance examination. Polytechnics mainly provide D2 and D3 levels programs and very rarely D4 programs, this type of education. And then institute usually provide education in a single specialization at both diploma and sarjana atau sarjana 1 in Indonesia, level. Some institutes also provide education at postgraduate level. Sarjana 2 and Sarjana 3, there are both private and government institute. Most institutes provide teacher training programs. Okay, university program, Sarjana 1. This university always provide education at the level of Sarjana 1, or in Indonesia, Sarjana Stratum 1, usually referred to only as Sarjana. These programs have a nominal length of 4 years. Students are allowed to extend the study duration to maximum of 14 semesters or 7 years. The Sarjana 1 in medicine, pharmacology, dentistry, and veterinary science include an internship. And then Sarjana 2, education at a level higher than Sarjana 1 was not developed properly until the 1980 and was initially only offered by state institution. Sarjana 3 and then Sarjana 3. Sarjana 3 programs lead to the title of doctor. Admission is based on a Sarjana 2 magister or specialist with a GPA of at least 3,25 and entrance examination. The program includes research and a doctoral thesis. The program requires 14 until 52 credits with a nominal duration. You can see in this my PPT, and 4 until 5 semester for candidates holding a master's degree. For candidates holding a bachelor degree, the required amount of credit is 76 until 18 with a nominal duration. You can see in my PPT 8 until 9 semester, although the nominal duration is regulated centrally. The actual nominal duration of 3 until 5 years following the Sarjana is set individually by each higher education institute. The level reached in Dutch terms must be determined for each program. Okay, diplomas, the 5 types of higher education institutes named about university, academic, college, polytechnic, and institutes. All provide programs that award graduates a diploma at the following level. Diploma 1 programs are 1 year full-time, 14 until 15 credit points, and lead to the qualification ijazah. Diploma 1. Currently, only a few Diploma 1 programs still exist. This level will probably disappear completely in the future. Diploma 2 program are 2 years full-time, 18 until 19 credit points. Graduates are awarded the ijazah. And then Diploma 3 program. Diploma 3 program are 3 years full-time, 110 until 120 credit points. Graduates are awarded the ijazah. Diploma 3. And then the last is Diploma 5. These programs are 4 years full-time, 144 until 116 credit points. Graduates are awarded the ijazah. This diploma is awarded without a degree. Accreditation and quality assurance. Since 2009-94, accreditation of higher education program has been carried out by the Badan Akreditasi Nasional Perguruan Tinggi (BANPT) in Indonesia. The National Accreditation Board for Higher Education (BANPT) falls under the Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan in Indonesia, the Ministry of Education and Culture. The accreditation body began accrediting programs in 2009-96. First of all, of the Sarjana 1 programs, the Sarjana 2, and after the Sarjana 3 in 2001, the accreditation process extended to Diploma 3 programs, and in 2002 to the remaining diploma programs. The first accreditation results were published in 2009-98. And then completed of file. As for secondary school graduates, a complete file consists of the ijazah for senior high school, a double-sided document with a list of marks on the back side, and the national examination certificate, all in the original language and with a translation. Both documents are issued by the Departemen Pendidikan Nasional and share the same format. And then international education. As of January 2015, the International School Consultancy (ISC) lists Indonesia as having 119 international schools. ISC defines an international school in the following terms: includes an international school if the school delivers a curriculum to any combination of preschool, primary, or secondary students, whole or partly in English outside an English-speaking country, or if a school in a country where English is one of the official language, offers an English until medium curriculum other than the country national curriculum, and is international in its orientation. This definition is used by publication include the Economist. For example, university can operate in Indonesia, but they are required to cooperate with local university. A final and binding constitutional court has rejected a judicial review proposed by 6 students to refuse foreign universities to operate in Indonesia. Okay guys, I think it's enough from me. I hope you are like my video and my